the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Calvin Taylor, a social media activist for the National Democratic Congress. Since time immemorial, Branty Akasa Ediama, the NDC, both in opposition and in power, or in a loud silence media. Now, what they did at draw at the far Ghana pennyphone titri and no belong to the new patriotic party. Dear Tem can some the woman the enemy now. Somewhere in 2020, and Accra High Court issue a bench warrant for the arrest. It's say according to High Court judge, appeals court judge, Justice Eric Chebafo, Kevin Ekotela, akoki kansem ewo ne loud silence TV and some no yetumi sentence no for contempt. Enti Justice Eric Chebafo issue bench warrant. Kyerɛ sɛ yɛnkɔnkɔkye no mfa no mmra na nsɛm a wɔte ne TV so ɛkeka no ɔmɛyi ne ho ano. Nsɛm bɛn ne nyinaa ɛyɛ the trial involving National Communications Authority for board chairman Eugene Bafo Boni and others in the NCA $4 million scandal. Eno Kevin Ekotela ekotena ne TV so koka sɛ Justice Eric Chebafo oye appeals court judge na sabre no all transit as a high court judge in this case onye judge papa, he is doing the bidding of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government. Na oye judge niya, in fact oye corrupt, oye judge niya, he can't be trusted. Na onu mom ene wasanke di no ko prison na emu manya Eugene Bafo Boni. Justice Eric Chebafo chirima ensem a Kevin Taylor buruso ya ma buruso bi dia fa ne ho yi dia one incite people against him. Two, tarnishing image egu no ho fin na egu nanimu ase. Ya o chiremu say Kevin Taylor action no scandalous, an affront to the country's justice delivery system, adia oye na ono as a judge no ni impeccable integrity. Kevin Taylor etetiaso na waye ne fi wo fom. Enti no Justice Eric Chebafo chere say ensem a Kevin Taylor aka according to mramu no, he finds it necessary to invoke the powers invested in him under the Constitution to proceed and cite him for contempt. Hence, an issuance of an arrest warrant for him to be produced before the court to showcase why he should not be committed to prison. Justice Eric Chebafo therefore directed the Ghana Police Service and other security agencies say every piano Kevin Ekotela ebe touch down wa Ghana biano, he should be arrested and brought before the Accra High Court, because they said here he's not in the jurisdiction of this country or United States. Since that time, Kevin Ekotela and file appeal ya kusi say na ban and the man paying because case ye did on the 16th of January 2020, and the pronouncement of a arrest warrant against Kevin Taylor was made at exactly 3:19 p.m. Since 2020, Kevin Taylor didn't deem it fit, so behind lawyer for my appeal out at the amano. So I said, "I'm not buying this." Try on one ya kusi say na buying abaso amani mampanyini enso abaso ntinedie di opebi obetumi aye. Ti o file asem was Supreme Court. The Supreme Court and revoke the bench warrant. Justice Eric Chebafo the tone so way back in 2020. Now, interestingly, in as much as a bench warrant down so no, majority of Ghanaians in them say na Kevin Taylor after the 2024 elections Obama yimu e nipa bi dini siye during the Christmas festive season. Still, the bench warrant was effective. But now say na buy na was wanti nipa bi pe kwan bi so dini siye. Enti o through the lawyers and number file say yen revoke sa bench warrant no. Yeah, Justice Eric Chebafo the tone so way back in 2020. No, they assigned to the Supreme Court. And a Supreme Court decision about Betuja. In a 4-1 majority decision, Supreme Court to Chiremua, the bench warrant issued for the arrest of US-based broadcaster Kevin Taylor. When someone can edit for Mankasa Yonko Judge, Justice Eric Chebafo, Obichema bench warrant no. Na emphasize so. In a 4-1 majority decision, yeah, nipa na waye head of the bench, Justice Amadou Tanko. The other 4, Justice Ernest Yawo Gau, Justice Senyor Nsem-Pii, Justice Subari, and Justice Philip Bright Mensah. The only one who dissented said the bench warrant should hold because in someone Kevin Ekotela kika for Justice Eric Cheba for hono na Nsem-Pii Justice Ernest Yawo Gau, but Justice Senyor Nsem-Pii, Justice Suberi, Justice Philip Bright Mensah, and Justice Amadou Tanko die. Omunyina ejina fa ko say the bench warrant should be revoked. Na Kevin Ekotela emfa ni ho enikwa. Na ensamwa according to Justice Eric Cheba for or turn loud silence media hockey kind of fan ho ya na nokra bia nim nyina no. Judge for na yichirimu a nyina so bia enim. Entinen enei die. Kevin Ekotela is a free man. He is free to come in and go out anytime he wants because the bench warrant by Justice Eric Chebafo has been revoked in a 4-1 majority decision by the Supreme Court of the land. Also, bet to me actually watching over the comment section. Say, Tina Justice Eric Chebafo indeed not only any grounds to issue a bench warrant for Kevin Ekotela. Since someone wakandi afana hono, Omra court na omechi echirimu. Say the Supreme Court to the abetu janana. Your guess is as good as mine. It was a fufro.
Na mkofa bae na mube hunse nsem no so starte won kasiem mamen kan book ne portion no kra nsa na maka meeting no ho asem ai course winning 2024 and beyond so far conclusion part beer page 56. Also, the NDC strategy for overcoming the constitutional limitation on John Mahama's presidency involves a combination of public propaganda, judicial maneuvers, and possibly parliamentary influence. It should be noted that if the constitutional interpretation granting Mahama 2 consecutive terms from 2024 is successful, there will be no need for a constitutional amendment. Thus, every effort must be made to secure a positive constitutional interpretation from the Supreme Court. By framing Mahama's leadership as essential for Ghana's progress and drawing on international precedent, we can build a case for constitutional amendment with the proper groundwork laid in the judiciary and parliament, and with strategic backing from international allies like Russia. The NDC can position itself to secure an extended tenure for Mahama beyond 2028, ensuring both continuity in governance and the party's long-term success. You hear? Tihabi. Na hona hun say, woman mean business. Hona abe hun say, woman mean business pa. No munim ni omo ye den. Womo ye. Womo ni omo ye. Anti Oma can be ha. The say. I say, MPP people should be prosecuted. I say a key element of our strategy must involve spreading a narrative that suggests that upon winning the 2024 election, will work towards amending the constitution to allow him to serve beyond a single term. This message must be carefully crafted to appeal to voters who believe in strong leadership and stability, emphasizing the need for continuity in leadership to ensure long-term national development. The idea is to create a sense that Muhammad's leadership is indispensable for Ghana's progress, and that an extension of his term would enable him to implement his vision for the country fully. And no master tieno to omokwa esese propaganda na yeden eyi adwuma yie na ink yeden ekom. In addition to public propaganda, NDC must pursue judicial strategy to challenge the current interpretation. And almost say, one be make sure say, one be special prosecutor chi. Not special prosecutor no, for swan, yes, so ye biano, no matter na chi no achichi MPP for ye day, atum. Our document to him. Na, one more one, nano mebekai. Say, Honorable Erikopoku say on Fuasu say, that fase Mahama Amano Yinu, on Fuasu say Mahama Bekobi. The national chairman, John Siasia Dunkatiam Fuasu say Mahama Bekobi. In fact, 2 media dead here. In fact, Vice President, Her Excellency Nana, Jenana Opoku Ajimai. Esunya akonyane 2028 ya obedi. Eti nano emergency meeting koso. Our president entiman kobi or heda pa no wan kobi no because the discussion no na dodo na no ono na scheme all the regions. Ono na scheme through some selected passes. Ono na scheme through some leaders bintinu. Papa, the functional executive committee of NDC. Ekoko shiai. Na sa ne ba discussion no mu. Enipa oko meeting ni be a vice president. Jane Nana Opoku Ajima oko meeting ni bi. Only voting right there. Meeting no ko bi because NDC wa ban mu a. Bibi Sano, ultimately vice president in Yeden, Emfrimu, and automatically no functional executive committee no president in the vice Yeden, Ekahubi. Na president enam say, one on the scheme, Saturday no, wouldn't pay for to send Neddy or Hinane Casayano, and to say no, Babi Obedrubiano, Obe Mekiswa say. Obenya hini bi na hini ni dia tumsel president 6 months nie no wa mamwo no ayede enti ebema wakobiem enso na dollar shoto adwadefo nya dollar ene adwadefo akwa black market no makoto dollar 13 series 50 pesos and sana omo de atu kwan akodidwa aba Ghana adwadefo bre omo nya dollar no. Sa bank rates na mo dia betudwa Bank of Ghana dia betudwa no Ghana adwadifo say 419 enso nam man krofo bi didi enkrofo bi mfunu mo ayema say tetem no ebeba so tie ni yie na tie ni yie wo mo call meeting no ana mo discuss here the next NDC ayi na vice president Timbi how mo prepare mo discuss here said the MPP Amomuka say in the meeting, Wamoka say NDC in government should take MPP serious because anytime be MPP, about opposition issues besi biano party no, decide issues no, any power. Now they should take MPP serious to say, yesterday, you bet me. Anya successful conference ye wie decision ye dia ba say ye be yi fra better first no e wo meeting ase even asiedun katia oba bonten be condemn ye no asiedun katia in the national NDC national executive committee meeting and vice president Nsem-Pii no oka say the decision by the party by the MPP to elect fra better first no aye very good na say MPP to me yes adia NDC awu because candidate oba we no or the whole of 2026 or what the whole of 2027 or what the whole of 2028 election year and the party no watch it out because babi omo wano womu nyina ye me boa and this national executive na no mo kwa emergency meeting efa president Mahama ne toa o kwa complete tanki tono Johnson ase dunkatia kan na wanka but oba bontin beka say MPP ye to aba free soro edi aba fam na nye no na honorable Kennedy Japan crofo security ase dunkatia kra say enye ase dunkatia kra say enye but in their meeting just a week ago ase dunkatia say MPP timi yesadie no eyi frabera next year January and this will be in problem in their meeting and so about publicly on me support MPP decision in that or be condemn but o condemn no mu ye meeting no akatro mo say hey nkrofo no the way o mo hye o mo niam no ye very careful because 2026 ebe ye o mo dia 2027 ebe ye o mo dia 2028 frabera nanya 3 good years and ya said dunkatia a week ago our NDC functional executive meeting I say or say party very very careful but omukwa abontin a wo mon ka say decision nye na mom wo mo fa ho plan asiedu nkatia wie ya no say it's about time say afi we kwa na wie ya na by 2026 aba kwa na wie ya no na NDC yi wo mo executives nyina anti kwan bia wo mbefa so I overtaking MPP I put in place national executives no manya frabera and obi sorry we meeting ase because obi sorry meeting ase say frabera de eye ne woso na na omode na eko and a house no eye divided and this one I'll mention name I'll mention name Mabodini Nama can ye challenge ye what you say Obiama message say the modin by uncle Anti nipa no sorry yes frabera ne de Mahama na ekobiem no na o mse sen consumption no e ma kwan na obi sorry no challenge o mamodi ya mamodi aye jese ya me na sorry no so consumption e ma kwan sa say president Mahama be ko binti a big issue I say hwe ni ye and a house no ebeye ho ebeye ho no obia kire na dwene and a house no ye divided and am so okay oba panyina owo fie ho aye je na agiman opoku agiman aye the current vice president no wo meeting ase and the national chairman and in fact Fifi kote num nyina condemn nipa na o say president na never sana ko in the meeting because Fifi kote so say no ono so aye wa de say obekwa akota obi achi na nipa na wini a nipa na ye no running mate anti say no ono kankan mu isase dunkatia winning iserekopoku winning is na gen winning and Fifi kote so aye wa say operani mate edi and in the time no ono nso so and a young gas na omo wo functional executives no so no omo wo national executive omo na support Mahama third term no and mpanyfo na omo wom na womo na starting 1992 no womo so na eye o pozu Mahama third term no and the house no eye divided because young gas ni free say Mahama merei womo didi and so omo didi dia ehun be yasa Mahama betoa so na didie na aye dan akọ Say Basintele na kase Mahama na ekobi. Meeting ase, it was Basintele na challenge ye. And the sorry say no, mo kase frabera dia tisuna na ekobi. In the functional executive meeting, on the sorry cancer asem no. Say omu hia new frabera. Ni wasona President Mahama na eko 2028. And I just say we are me challenge no. Say enye ye. And the house no ye divided no. National chairman wo interest. Fifi kote so oppose term no. And a few homu cheye. Yo na national chairman ye order. Oka order we ye no say. And then on be planning one. As a president completing the tanky turn. And then Niama Afriasia Ekotia party no corruption issues wa. Ekotia some appointees within this short period. Almost say you so worrisome. Say within this short period, no, na corruption issues Afriasia ye eba. And no ye ni omo discuss ye. And omo discuss Mahama to complete the tanky turn because and also omo say ache obunu tot omo discuss ye. And na tete agenda yi I said, don't call Katiako about 2026. No, as a so national executives in no more, no matter.